interesting that we have this South African-Kenyan connection, African connection in this memorial that we have here today. And the story of Stanley and indeed a lot of Machalnikim are very, very inspiring. Those of you who know, the South African Zionist Federation, of which I am currently chairman, was set up in 1948 to absorb and to help support the 804 Machalnikim that came from South Africa. It was a small office. I think the first office was in Hayarkon Street, if I'm not mistaken, run by Sam Levine. Where was it? Okay, I stand corrected. And the one little thing which I'm reminded, Smokey reminds me every time when I speak to him. By the way, I wish Smokey, as you said, a speedy recovery. But one of the things that Smokey always reminds me is that Telfed was the only organization that was able to provide some financial support to the Machalnikim. And they got all of £5 a month for their spares, sort of pocket money.
And a packet of cigarettes.
And a packet of cigarettes.
And the telephone number.
All right. So, you know, we were there, and we've been there since 1948. And our organization, I'm proud to say, has been around since that time. 66 years, we're celebrating Telfed's existence as well with the state. And we continue to absorb Southern Africans who come to live in Israel. We continue to, actually, we also now support Australian Aliyah, but we focus mainly on Southern Africans. And this heritage and this legacy is continued. And I think that what we see here is an important part of that legacy, the story that's told. And it's important that the youngsters, we do have Machalnikim that are coming and are volunteering even today. And it's important that they know about this history. And it's important that you've done this project. And we have to think about how we can engage those youngsters that they can actually learn more about what was achieved. I mean, Morris tells me stories about how they set up the first radar, the first radar stations on the Carmel, Morris? Using an engine stolen from a British water pump. Am I right? It was an engine that they took from the British, and they got the radar station going with a bicycle parts and all sorts of things that they got together. A lot of ingenuity to get, and if you think about, you know, the Davidka in Jerusalem, stuff that was done to really with almost nothing. I mean, Smokey talks about how the planes would, you know, they'd literally drop bombs out of the window in order, you know, and things were done very, very kind of impromptu and improvised and really amazing achievements considering the odds that we were against in that time. So on behalf of the South African Zionist Federation, we feel, and I want to thank Doron, by the way, Doron Klein, our CEO, who helped facilitate this this arrangement, this marriage of the Lone Soldiers Association with the Medick's family. And I think that, you know, we have a lot more work to do to continue telling the story and working together to support the lone soldiers who have a difficult time. They come home on weekends and they don't have families to go to. I think we can do a lot more to help support them. And this is really a fantastic project. So thank you very, very much.